It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the new EVOs added into NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. Now, look, I'm gonna say it how I see it. Content today was underwhelming. That's just how I see it. If you guys want to disagree, and you guys love super packs, if you guys love the fact that Andrew Nembhard is 2 inches shorter than his base card, that's fine, but I just don't agree with it. But we are going to be taking a look at the new EVOs, and I will always say I love new EVOs in my team. I just hope they are worth something. Okay, we're going to start with Danny Green. We're going to talk about what I want to see and what I do see, and then we'll work our way up, okay? Starting with Danny Green. What does he need? Well, if we're talking about EVOs, there's a couple of things that I see. Okay, the first thing, if they want to make his speed and athleticism a little better, I'm fine with that. If they want to make his ability to handle the ball, like dunking-wise, better, I'm okay with that, okay? The requirements, score 100 points, get 40 assists. That's not too bad. He gets 4 Hall of Famers. His speed does go up 2, which I asked for. Acceleration goes up 2. Perimeter gets a little bit better. His ability to handle the ball gets a little bit better. Does get Hall of Fame Challenger and Workhorse, as well as Hall of Fame Guard Up. Some pretty solid badges in there that I'm not going to complain about. Also, we do see the gold unpluckable. I don't hate this EVO for Danny Green. Is it the best EVO we will see today? I hope not, but it's not worthless, right? And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping none of these badges that we see are like worthless or badges that don't really matter. For Danny Green, is EVO to a diamond? It's not that bad. Jerry West Amethyst up next. I mean, I don't know if they can update dribble style or, you know, dribble moves, whatever that is, but hopefully they can. Other than that, for Jerry West, I mean, honestly, he needs a big upgrade. He does get 4 Hall of Famers. I mean, that does matter. I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't matter. That's a decent boost. Gets Hall of Fame Agent 3 Deadeye, Hall of Fame Clamps, does get the Gold Interceptor, Pick Dodgers upgraded, Blinders is upgraded as well. Problem for me is his interior defense is still a 46. He's still not going to be able to dunk the ball. I don't mind this upgrade for Jerry West, but he's not really playable. Like, at least with Danny Green, you're looking at a card who I'm like, okay, this card can play. Maybe, I mean, if your no money spent, that's the difference between you adding him to the squad and not adding him. For Jerry West, I don't see it like that because, I mean, look, he's 6'2". He's still got a really bad interior. Shaun Livingston, I'm excited about. Why? If they upgrade his 3-ball a little bit, and then just maybe the driving, dunk, playmaking a little bit, this card could be one of the best budget cards in the entire game. Start with the Badgers, gets 4 Hall of Famers, 12 to 20 on gold. Okay, 3-ball goes up 14 to a 74 overall. Speed goes up a little bit, acceleration goes up a little bit, steal, block, ball handle goes up a little bit. Gets Hall of Fame Bailout, Floor General, an underrated badge, unpluckable. Does get Midi Magician, he already has that. I mean, when you look at the badges, I mean, I think it's a little deceiving because it's all playmaking. But, I mean, what I would say, his 3-ball goes up 14. That's the most important thing for Shaun Livingston. I mean, when you look at this Shaun Livingston and compare him to some of the other budget point guards in the game, he's up there. Like, let's compare him to Magic Johnson, Diamond. Like, compare these cards and let's see where we're at here. I mean, 3-ball, Shaun Livingston's got him. As far as defense, Magic Johnson still has the advantage. But Shaun Livingston's probably going to be able to move better. I don't know. I'm not saying Shaun Livingston's better than Magic because I don't think that's the case. But I think he's more on that level than if he wouldn't have got the EVO. So I do like the EVO Shaun Livingston in general. Then we get Scary Terry. Now the question for Scary Terry is, what does Scary Terry need or what could Scary Terry use? Now, when you look at Terry's stats, his stats really aren't bad. I mean, maybe you could argue, yes, his interior, maybe defensive badges especially. But outside of that, I mean, Terry Rozier is pretty good, especially offensively. When you're looking at the card, he's going to be, as far as budget players are concerned, stat and badge-wise, one of the best offensive cards in the game. Now, this EVO, 100 points, 40 assists. Is that what all the EVOs are? It's kind of looking like it. But what I see is badge-wise, he's complete. 4 on Hall of Fame, 26 on gold, 7 on silver. Speed goes up 3, 3-ball goes up 4, lateral goes up 3, driving dunk goes up 10, which is massive. Gets Hall of Fame amp, clutch shooter, Deadeye. Defensively, becomes a guy that can compete on the defensive end because before he couldn't. And honestly, finishing-wise, gets limitless takeoff posterizer. Scary Terry, I know he's only 6'1", but his release is easy to green. I said it back when I was using, I think it was the Sapphire and Domination, that his release was easy to time and easy to green. And the rest of his card, I'm not even going to sit here and say it's bad. I mean, I don't mind Scary Terry at all in my team. And I'm going to say, I think the card is pretty useful. Now, obviously, him being 6'1" is still going to hurt the card's value. I'm not going to sit here and say he's perfect by any means. But stat and badge-wise, you can't make a Evo to Diamond Scary Terry that much better. So all in all, guys, with the new Evo cards, I don't even think we can talk about these Evo cards as being like a disappointment. They're better Evos than I expected. Jerry West is the only Evo that I'm going to look at and be like, well, you know, I'm still not a very big fan of him. I still wouldn't play him. I'd play Scary Terry. I'd definitely play Shaun Livingston. And I would definitely play Danny Green. All of those cards are at least playable. All of those cards, in my opinion, are at least usable in my team. And they get useful Evos. And at the end of the day, I think that's all we can ask for or expect is for these duos, or not duos, these Evos to at least be somewhat worthwhile, right? If you do them, are they worth doing if you are, you know, no money spent balling on a budget? And I think when we look at these, you know, some of these stats and badges, I think we can basically say that these duos are not bad and that they're worth at least something in my team. So that's kind of my opinion on things. You guys can let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Are you guys down on some of these cards, or do you guys think it is going to be worth using some of these guys? For me, definitely Shaun Livingston and Danny Green are two guys that definitely catch my attention as cards that can play if you are no money spent. Now, expect their prices to start high and just to kind of get lower as we go through it. Don't rush to buy any of these players. Just kind of wait it out, and that is where you're going to notice the value in some of these cards. Shaun Livingston, Danny Green, kind of the Evos of the day. Hopefully 2K continues this trend. Maybe they'll push just content to Wednesday. If that's the case, I wouldn't even hate it. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.